Wait, are we able to discuss football as well?
Okay.
No. Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome to TAWS 65.
Yes.
Today I am joined by the wonderful Jelly and Commentary. Hello.
Hello.
And we are just about to start our first match between Mark Simpes and Sasho BG. So, I know, you were in the same TAWS League division as Mark Simpes, so I wonder if you know anything about them that I don't?
Well, it might be a bit difficult to play against, but from what I remember, them I think.
Okay, I'm looking at those stats here, and Sasho, is looking a bit like an opener main. Mark Simpes has more, balanced stats.
Yeah.
But Sasho, no, like, 2.1 VS APM, kinda opener. It'll be interesting to see what happens for sure.
Sasho's claiming to not be an opener main.
Okay, well, I will trust them. Could just be upstack.
Also,
Very true. I don't know, I'm the worst defender when it comes to this, but seeing low VS APM and just assuming that that's gonna be an opener main.
Burger
really,
fixed
like,
stream, it
can't
says
say
top
that.
8.
It's
It's not
because
supposed to be like that.
that's that. So we're gonna see.
The stream overlay, it shows top 8.
Yeah, this is not top 8.
Okay.
That's fine.
Magic. So looking at the bracket, this could be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing some interesting participants in here.
There's
Of
already
course,
an
we're gonna see some
upset.
action from Elijah Existed later on, sorry. And that means I will have to commentate Mech TSD, which is always my favorite thing to commentate, as some people might know.
Yeah, it's super fun. You just
I
go.
have a history with that I don't like talking about.
Settlers used to use mech. Confirmed. Real.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. He says,
Oh
though,
yeah, he
that if he
definitely used
loses
mech.
this tournament, then he will stop using mech forever.
Oh really? Right.
Which means, in other words, he will
So we're
probably get
starting
U
out
rank, because that's
both
how it works for
players
me.
doing PCO. Sash misses PC. That's the miss drop. Damn it.
Oh, Sasha with that I misdrop, though. That's gonna leave a nasty dependency.
But he clears it pretty easily. And he goes for the TST. Could be. Which could.
Maximpeus is a nice clean board here. I like this.
But
I don't.
It
Sasha
can't be savable.
almost has a way out, but not quite. Gets Tetsuo ceiling though.
OSK game moment.
Alright, so these players are now saying that they are ready for the tournament. so we can finally get the stream underway for real and
It's been
start
streaming for
into
5
our
minutes now. What are you
matches.
talking about? Alright. Both players going for PCO and Sash misdrops.
Yeah, but Maximpas can't find the solve, so we're just gonna go straight in the mid game here.
Sash completely ignores the fact that he has misdrops and he kills him.
Yeah, you gotta love that. I think Artem's issue though was just weird up stack. It just wasn't working out though. We are gonna see dot cannon for Artem, but Sasha is just PCOing pretty fast. Can't find the second though. Any dot cannon enjoyers in chat, other than me, please say there are.
You're a dot cannon enjoyer.
Yes, that's why I specifically said other than me.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And you didn't hear it.
How'd you spin it? How'd you spin better anyways?
Ratio.
Counter ratio.
You can't counter ratio my ratio. My ratio was too powerful.
Okay, let's see.
Anyway.
Then don't mind me, I'm just gonna... Let's just do this.
Arden's got a nice 2-7 board here.
So if you were to check chat...
I am not looking at chat right now because I have to open up.
Well, I did just redeem 1v1 commentator.
Oh, you did? You want to 1v1 me?
Yes, I want to beat you up. For fun. And for content.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
Oh my goodness.
After
Wait. I thought that was PCO. Okay,
I am lagging now. I don't know why, but I'm lagging.
Is Max Artyom is not gonna go for the TST there? Never mind, he is.
No, that's not how you build the TST. That could have been turned into a TST, but it would be way too greedy.
Well, let's not forget. Greed is
good. The foundation of our modern society.
Pet trio. Alright, so the score is 2-1 now.
Sasho takes round 3. 1-2.
Maxim going for the dot cannon again.
Yo, dot cannon, so based.
Sash, start using.
Not building a Kaiden there. I don't blame them because Kaidens are kind of advanced for SS, I feel.
I don't know. I'm basically mid-U rank and I don't even know Kaidens.
That is fair. I only know how to build Kaidens in the middle of the board instead of the side because I tried learning MKO one time. And of course I also know side because that's normally where normal people put Kaidens. More dot cannon versus PCO.
Oh, that's a misdrop.
No PC for Sasho, and Artem misdrops dot cannon, so I guess we'll go into mid game again.
We love mid game.
The thing is, theoretically, Artem should be winning because it is dot cannon versus PCO, and we all know, anyone who knows me knows that a good dot cannon can just counter PCO so well. I love it.
Oh,
Artem with a nice 10 spike there. That's gonna top Sasha right out.
PC don't. We should put a price full on TAWS 69. Oh, second PC? Nah, there's no.
Neither player is gonna get second PC though. That's just tragic.
Do you know second PCs though?
No, I don't know second PC, so...
Me neither, so what are we expecting from them?
I honestly don't know, but I know like some SSs are absolutely cracked to PCs. So...
That's fair. I'm just too lazy to learn PC.
Same. Who needs PCs when you can just
Oh, Maxim with the
not
misdrop.
PC?
Who needs PC anyways when you can just 20 BPS hotkey spin? Come on.
Sasha keeping solid APM, but... Oh, there's a nice spike as well. Artem continues to go for that 9-0 stack.
And it pays off. Oh, he
Until
can
he
still save it.
misdrops that L, which is not gonna be fun.
It is fun though, because he fixed it. With a
True.
donation. That was not a misdrop. That was a donation. Trust me.
Just trust the system, honestly.
Trust. This is a trust-based.
Oh,
society.
Artem barely survives that. What the heck?
See,
Gaming.
oh boy. Okay, he goes for the L spin. I still don't know the difference between L and J.
Odom is having issues there. He's gonna have to try and find a way to get down, but Sasha was putting on that little bit of pressure, and that's gonna be 3-3 now.
So we have dot cannon again. He didn't go for the combo. That is sad. Didn't go for the multiplier. Sly, how do you feel about this?
Tragic.
Didn't
4-3
go for
now.
Tetris multiplier. Alright.
What are we gonna
back.
see here? We're gonna see dot cannon again. The great thing about dot cannon is you can use it and nothing else, because it's 100% cover. As long as you have 180s, because sometimes you can't build a second bag if you don't have 180s. Artem misdropped second bag though. Actually, no, misdropped in first bag because it was the T.
Alright. Are we gonna see our first match point of the stream or not yet? Nice down stack by Maxi. And wait, that's win? Wait, I forgot this is first to 5. Right, so that's gonna be game over. And Artyom wins the game. And moves on to play against our most favorite mechanical TSD player, I think.
First up, we're gonna do a calm 1v1.
Oh yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do this right now, and then we're gonna go right to top 8.
Alrighty. No warm up. I'll just
No,
go
yeah,
right in.
no warm up. We'll go right into this one.
Good luck, have fun.
GLHF. Now chat, I'm critically skill issued against Hachi Spin, especially people who PC with it. So this is going to be not fun.
The funny. Totally agree.
So true. I feel like the only reason you redeem this is because you failed that TL snipe earlier.
Oh, I'm still surviving that.
You're not surviving that one. Nope, nope, nope.
Damn it!
1-1.
Oh, Azura's waiting. Thanks for the wait, Azura.
Yo, huge thanks for the raid, Azura.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Azura stream, for those of you who didn't know, she was testing out streaming 4 different games at once. So there were 4 custom rooms all open to the public, and anyone could play on stream in them. That was quite fun. I got bullied by a 24.8k.
This is bad.
That was a really bad dot cannon, but whatever, because it's gonna work, right? It didn't work. I think I'm just gonna lose. I don't see way out. This is unfortunate.
Okay, that's a misdrop. Oh my goodness.
Did you use
This
sex
is what
spin
happens
there?
when 2 opener mains
That's what
play each
Lucas
other.
was saying in chat. You saying you use sex spin. Yes, I use extended SDPC spin. Cope about it. You don't have PC though. I'm sorry, but oh, and I misdropped DPC, but it's whatever.
Radio. I'm gonna radio you.
You can't ratio me because I just destroyed you without even using DPC. Just thought cannon PC'd you, and that was enough to kill. Yo, pass through, oh me. We love pass through specifically when it stops Kelly from using Hachi PC. That's the only situation where we love pass through.
How about we go into mid game?
Yay!
Giving me.
Wait, never mind. It's not a yay because I have to deal with this now. Okay, GG's.
Wait, what? It's first to 5?
It was first to 5 because this is TAWS.
But where are your ranks?
Too bad. It is first to 5.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna cope about it.
Okay. So I'm gonna actually hand off commentary to Clash. I was actually not supposed to commentate today. I was filling an emergency hole. So I'm just gonna hand off to Clash now. He's back. He had his electricity go out earlier, apparently, so he's here now, so he can take over for me. Goodbye, everyone. It has been wonderful, and Ratio Leapion / Jelly /
Cylars.
Before you go.
So sorry about that.
It's fine. Yo, it's fine.
Once I
went down and yada yada yada.
Okay.
Yeah. No worries.
I'm gonna destroy you in Osu later.
No, you are not, because I'm going to be heading over to my grandma's again.
Okay.
Yo, I gotta help her, make a cabinet.
Alright, that's fair.
My uncle bought her a cabinet, and I have to help put it together now.
Then I'll do it tomorrow.
I have school tomorrow. Radio.
Damn it!
At some point. Anyway,
Okay.
adios.
Huh?
be right back if you don't mind.
Okay. Alright, so what's our next? So what's our next match then?
I'm not
Okay,
even sure what the
so-
next match is.
Yeah.
I'm just a little clueless guy until I see a match and I go, oh!
Well, they're already in. They're already in here. So our next match is gonna be between Lucas Draken and Ryder TK. Right. So on to the stats. Lucas Draken
Alright,
is
I have returned.
20.6 KTR, 30.37 APM, and 1.98 PPS. So pretty close to 2 PPS.
I had some important thing to do, like
Yeah.
my dog. That's
And
very
Ryder TK.
important.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryder TK 22.5 TR, 69.91 APM, and 1.88 PPS. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a pretty
One of them is
interesting
a
match.
I wonder how this is gonna go.
Yeah, same. All right, so looks like there won't be any warm up this time.
No warm up. This is
Yeah.
gonna end. This is not gonna end well.
Yeah, we'll see. We just see. Well, both sides are ready, so let's start. All right,
So we're seeing
PCO
PCO
versus
from both
PCO.
sides,
Both sides getting the PC.
but one line.
Yeah, but Lucas Draco gets one line.
Lucas is
Yeah, it looks like Lucas really
doing
taking their
questionable
time right
stuff.
now.
Not really sure what's happening.
Yeah. Looks like Clarity K
Ryder-
got up stuck a little bit.
Oh, the
Yeah,
missed
the
drop.
little loop is
That's gonna
misgroup
probably
too.
cost him the
So
round.
it looked very good for Ryder TK now. In terms of board. But still.
Lucas just
Yeah.
going for the back to. Oh,
Oh, and the 5 back-to-back from Lucas. And taking the first point of this match.
interesting.
Alright.
We see TKI.
TKI versus TKI.
TKI. But one of them does it at 3 BPS.
Yes.
What
This
the hell is
totally-
happening in
this
S-
is totally a
SS
necessary
today?
match right here, Capo.
How
And
is
Ryder
this
TKI
SS?
begging for that one last match, and now it's 1-1.
Opener meaning. Right, we
Yes.
see 4 PPS TKI now. No, never mind, not 4 PPS. Going into LST stacking. But he messed it up. Damn it. Oh, these SPs missed
Like
drop.
Lucas started to go for the
This
back-to-back,
is so
and it pays off,
sad.
getting the second point. All right.
Alright, we get. Believe what was flat top TKI.
Versus what looks like to be probably
9-0
Mr.
opener.
PCO.
My beloved. Could have gone for the something TSD.
Mm.
Oh. Right, Lucas has a clean well. Let's see.
Yeah.
He gets to it.
And Ready TK is Ready TK is
Oh,
stacking.
the misdraw, but it's
Board
gonna
looking
be
pretty
enough.
damn messy, and Lucas is gonna take the third point. Alright, PCO versus MKO.
So was that MKO?
Yeah, it was MKO.
Nice 11 spike from Lucas, but that's...
Yeah.
That looks like didn't do anything to him.
It doesn't look like he did much of a thing.
This...
But
Whoa!
very efficient stacking from Lucas, and it's
Did
now a bad,
somebody
now a
say
bad point for Lucas.
MKO? Kabuzo materialized out of thin air holding a large bag over his shoulder.
Okay, PCO. Oh no, looks like Lucas missed.
Second PC? Second
the
PC?
second
No.
PC. And now Rider TK is punishing for that miss drop.
What's my dog doing?
But Lucas managed to barely quick out of that situation.
Good down stack there from Lucas.
Yeah.
But let's see what's gonna happen here. Hold up.
Alright, looks like Rider TK is pretty high up and with a very messy board at that. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Lucas Dragon is now taking this match 5-1. Oh, that was a great match. And according to the schedule, it looks like our next match is between Coherent to Elijah Existed. That's gonna be a pretty interesting match.
Alright. Our next game is gonna be between... Who are the next people playing?
For the schedule, it looks like Coherent and Elijah Existed.
Current and Asia existed.
Yeah. That's what I remember from other shows I commentated in when those I watched. Elijah is a pretty good player. So yeah,
And if I
I'm
remember
really looking
correctly,
forward to this match.
Elijah wins this TAWS, they automatically get promoted to advance. If I remember correctly.
So we'll just have to wait and see then. Right, looks like both players are now in the lobby, so yeah, shall we look at their stats now?
Elijah is just barely better stats. Look at the blitz scores and other single player modes. Coherent is in the ahead in actually they'll promote me. AI over there is gonna start crying if I pass in the middle or with stuff and promote me. How the hell did you get promoted advanced at A+?
I don't know how it happened to them. Oh,
Oh,
okay, come Jolt boat. It's broken. I don't know what's that boat. So yeah. But if it says instantly promoted you to advanced, then yeah.
alright. Rising. Alright. So we'll be going right into warm-up.
Alright, looks like both sides are ready for the war up now, so
Any moment. Oh, and it started.
yeah.
Right, so we see a Hachi bag.
Mm.
But instead we see dot cannon. No wait, that's
Yo, SDPC speed from Elijah.
oh. Oh, he could have gone for the big spike.
Yeah.
Oh, Satsuki stacking.
Yeah. Coherent isn't really looking pretty.
Barely gets
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
Could have been a better decision that Coherent could have done. Going for the Z/S
But
spin.
yeah. Elijah with the the casual 2.3 PPS gameplay. Gotta take the war map.
Yeah, SS ranks are now actually insane. What the?
Yeah. Like after
This
versus
is not
ranks being
supposed to
like
be
that back in
happening.
my day as a SS. They've got to much more insane. Oh god.
Alright.
Alright, so
You know what, I might as
looks
well
like we're about to start the
just do
map.
predictions
soon.
as well.
Okay, both sides are ready, so here we go. Alright, TKI versus TKI. Oh wait, back. No wait, Elijah going for the back.
Nice down stack from Coherent. Elijah being... That looked like to be too much greed there. He still gets through with it.
Okay,
It's a misdrop.
Elijah with a few misdrops.
Oh, and that's gonna be
Oh, no.
round one.
Elijah not managing to speed that SPC in it. The ZPC
Yay,
in it.
gambling!
Good, go take the first point. Alright.
Right,
SDPC
Coherent going
speed
for
from Elijah
TKI.
versus
16 spike.
yeah, the 16
Coherent survives though. Love to see it.
And Elijah
that's
with
gonna be
that,
1-1.
with that casual 2.8 PPS. Gotta take the first point.
See a Hachi back here, but instead we
TKI
go for
versus
TKI versus
SDPC
SDPC.
speed.
Oh, the misdrop.
misdropped.
The SD misdrop. No PC.
SDPC speed misdrop.
Elijah now has to focus on getting their board state better. which gives room for Coherent to send more pressure.
But then Elijah said the double quad, saying Coherent right up to the top of their board.
The double quad. A
Yeah.
Strider's dream. Oh, that
Oh
trio
no,
ceiling.
Coherent almost getting that solved, but Elijah's gonna take their second point. Alright.
PK versus DPC, like
SDPC
always.
spin versus
This time
PK.
doesn't. Oh, is DPC spin?
Yeah.
Oh. And
And the
that's gonna
16
be enough
spike
for the
is gonna then lay that point for Elijah again. With a counter of 2.6 PPS.
Okay, Coherent.
Yet again, Elijah going for that SDPC spin.
SDPC. Oh god, and there's garbage underneath. Does go for the combo though. It goes for fire back to back. And breaks it.
Both sides looking fairly clean right now. This, without looking at the garbage.
Coherent doesn't seem to use S or Z spins as much. As you've seen him skip over some. Gets a 10 spike down stack. Can't build up back to back though due to that. Oh.
As it looks like for Elijah, this is nothing but a scratch. And what a messy board for Coherent right now.
But he gets through it. Survival? Aww.
No,
Aw,
Coherent
damn
won't
it.
make it in time, and it's a match point for Elijah. Another predicted comeback time.
STPC
DKI versus
spin. Missed drop.
yeah. Versus Mr. SDPC or
Coherent doesn't
was
get
that
the
the SDPC
PC out
speed
of it.
land or something?
11 spike. Let's see how this is gonna play out. Coherent entering a 9-0 stack and exiting it instantly. Good decisions. Elijah tries to get down and he does, but gets sent back up instead.
But then they managed to get back down again. Only to get back up yet again. Basically, it's like that one amusement park ride that
Yes,
where you always go up
how's
and
it
down
called? A
like
Ferris wheel.
crazy.
This is literally the definition of a Ferris wheel.
Oh no, Coherent tried to
That
go a
you're
little
ceiling?
greedy
Oh,
here.
Just barely
Alright,
gets out
was
of it.
going for the grid.
Coherent with the T-spin. Oh! Still survivable.
Insane survival from Coherent over there.
Really? And gets down. Doesn't go
Yeah.
for the T-spin though.
Pretty impressive survival to say the least.
Alright. Elijah has a bit of cheese on their board. While Coherent only has clean. Oh, the misdrop. Instant fix though. Is he gonna go for the T-spin? No, he is not.
Both sides now looking fairly even looking
Ooh.
fairly even until
Oh, the
Coherent
double
starts
misdrop.
dropping. Oh no.
Still savable.
They don't know. Was that an open pistol for Elijah?
Coherent getting out of his situation. English is dumb. Top 3 dumb languages, #1 England. Alright, will Coherent go for the T-spin though? No. Coherent have something against T-spins?
I do.
It looks like we're already in margin time.
Yeah,
And
no.
that's gonna be the kill.
yeah. Elijah tops out of willingness as it looks like, and Kurt taking a second point.
Are we gonna see a comeback though?
Oh wait, it's a mech bag. Looks like Elijah is going for the mech right now. Mech from Elijah.
Wait, but there's a that's free well. My guy's doing. Oh, he misdropped.
No, Elijah missed up the
Yes!
mech,
Yes.
but
No.
he's ready to get his speed double out. Now mech bit free. Lucas Draken says in
But
the
did I
chat.
say T-Spin Factory?
Oh, Elijah
the
just checked at the casual 2.65 PPS.
Yeah, Elijah is a really scary player.
Yeah.
But the mech could also be the reason he isn't U rank yet. Who knows?
Who knows?
And
But yeah, Corey is gonna take the third point regardless.
Comeback time.
Alright, looks like
Oh,
no.
my god, the 1 in 10.
Worst place for the garbage well to spawn in for Elijah.
But he's
going
still.
down with
Oh my
11
goodness.
by 11
It's gonna be
spike.
close. Coherent desperately
Both
trying to
sides
go
playing
down.
at 2.6 PPS. This is actually an SSREC match right now.
How are they going this fast? Going faster than my sprint time.
I can only do this fast during openers, not like
No!
this. And Elijah is gonna
And Elijah
take
wins.
that win 5-3.
Predictions choose outcome. Elijah, unfortunately for the person who got 300 Jao points in that, he just lost them. But 2 people put him in. Yeah, Coherent only loses because of the misdrops.
Alright.
There are hacks I'm on, I want them to, not gonna lie.
Hi. So look at chat here in the TAWS room. Barpotion saying, I forget the account skill, and Elijah saying, whatever hacks I want them to, not gonna lie.
For your aimbot.
Oh god. Alright, so looks like our next match
Let's set up
is
the...
gonna be between user 435544140 and Farpotial. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go for a bit, so if someone can sub me in, feel free to.
Okay. Free PPS upstack for farm. Oh my goodness, the misdrops. What do you mean? Where did you mess up? Probably imagining it. Let me look at it. Oh! You need to switch over. You need to switch over. The warm-up's still going. Oh my god, not the homemade cheese race from Farfocal. Still somehow keeping himself alive. But not for long. Right, it's like we're going in right into the game.
I just realized this is S plus versus SS. Crazy.
Looks like we're starting with PCO. What the hell is that speed? Does he know second though? Not sure yet, but he's just throwing straight up stack. And now Far Vocals. Why is there so many scary players in TAWS now? This is not funny anymore. Oh, the misdrop. Gets out of it though, as it seems. Might have been a misdrop, but not the worst kind of one. When we look at the APM difference is quite huge, considering the fact that I don't know how to pronounce his name, just user. Okay. Pretty greedy and misdrops because of that. Gets a T-spin single setup. Does not go for the TSD there. But goes for the TSS here. Nice down stack from that. Might not be good. And there we go, 1-0. Right, Farfocal going for the 9-0 opener. Love to see it. Made a dependency there, but clears it fairly quickly. Gets a Tetris into a TSD. Right, and that's 2-0. Running out of PCO, and really sure what that is. Looks like just straight up 3 stacking. For Focal trying to go for the PC, but does not really work out for him. And that misdrop might mess things up a little. Alright, creates a T-spin double setup. Well, his opponent is pretty low on the board. And both players have quite a bit of cheese to work with. But Farfocal, oh, that board state does not look good. And if another misdrop, that's gonna be... Farfocal. Both players starting out the round with pretty low APM. Not really sure what Farfocal is doing. This is one of the best stats of all time. Farfocal on the top of the board and gets killed. Now it's 2-2. PC over stick TKI.
No idea what Atomic's doing there, but yeah. TKI.
Yeah.
Gets a quad. And sends Farfusella really high up on the
Barely
board.
surviving.
Oh yeah, very much barely surviving. In fact, might be missed Rob, and I think
But
that
it can be saved if he does the right thing.
that wasn't
which
the
he
greatest
does.
choice, and I think that's death. Unfortunate there for Farfusella.
Yeah, that's death. Dead.
We have more PCO. It's real.
Oh,
You
and
better
the
believe.
misdrop. Farfocal really is trying to go way faster than he should be.
Good T-spin there from Atomic.
Oh, he's atomic?
Yeah.
I've not known how to.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not about to say user 4355441490 every single time. It's Atomic.
Nice down
so.
stack from user 435.
Hell yeah!
41490.
Look at the unfortunate covers up the well there, but
Really
it's
good
fine.
down stack there.
Still good down stack, yeah.
Could be PC, but not really sure.
Gets a good T-spin.
Really good pressure from user 4355441 point of something.
Yeah.
Something. Okay, I should stop on that.
Building up high, but is continuing the stack. Gets a
Nice donation.
almost messed up that T-spin, but sets up a good T-spin and continues.
Nice down stack from Atomic.
11 spiked. Pretty devastating, but Farfusella manages to keep it together. And continues down stack.
This
Opens
is
up that
looking
well.
pretty good for Atomic. Could have done a T-spin setup using the T there. Could have also made a T-spin there. Atomic's basically skipping 90% of T-spins. Which might be a good thing, depends.
Yeah.
This is a possible PC, never mind. No more PC chance.
Good down stack there from Farfusella.
Incredible down stack there. And now he's starting to up stack.
Builds up for a Tetris.
Double Tetris, which might end the
good
round.
Kill. Really good kill there.
Farfocal W. There's not really much to say about
Yeah,
this
Atomic
game.
doesn't have a great down stack here, but it's managing to make it work at least a little bit.
Yep, unlock gets to the open well. Nice
Farfusella
down
is
stack.
sitting quite far up there on
Going
the
gonna
board,
go for the
but
T-spin.
Good T-spin.
Yes, he is gonna go for the T-spin. Blocking the well,
Oh.
but then...
Okay,
Uh-oh,
gets the spin.
okay. And now the double Tetris combo.
Ooh, double
More
Tetris.
combo, go for the... Oh, he goes for the T-spin instead.
Good for T-spin. Yeah, oh,
Oh.
that's an unfortunate misdrop, but... Gets another
But he
T-spin.
can afford to ruin his board state in order to win the round.
Yeah.
And we're going into match point.
No PC there, but
No PC
gets
moment.
the Tetris. Has some pretty good attack.
What?
Eye dependency, ooh, a little bit of a bad stack there from Atomic, but
Farfocal really
yeah,
popping
really
off
bad
right now.
stack there for Atomic, and I think Forfcella is just doing well to capitalize on that.
Yeah, oh, that might have been a bad decision there, but he gets away with it. Atomic barely surviving there. This is stressful.
Ooh,
The
unfortunate
misdraw, but
yeah.
it might be enough for Atomic to win the game. One line of garbage, and that's game.
That is game. Unfortunate there. Still did good.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Alright, so I'm gonna be going now, and I'll be getting replaced by... Hotel? Both. Basically both.
Yo, I'm
That is Pilk, no way.
aka up to the power of 100.
Pilk to the power of 100.
Why is
So
it
Don't
the
even
power of
ask.
100?
Like, my last commentary went like, it went so shit. I literally just sat talking about Pilt like in between the different games.
That sounds
That honestly
horrendous.
seems legit.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Someone in chat just started talking about it, and then
Then, I'm
just
just
went
gonna
with
start a
it. People
conversation
were
about
like-
Pilk now.
Oh no! Pilk.
What is the... Okay, I'm gonna ask
yeah,
you
I'm not
this
talking about it.
question.
Today. The Pilt conversation is like haunting me.
Pilk is
I'm
just
gonna
Pepsi
gonna
and
ask you
Coke.
this question. What's the ideal milk to Pepsi ratio?
What's the ideal ratio?
I'd say 50-50.
50-50. I honestly prefer a bit more Pepsi.
No, because I think 50-50 is like the perfect ratio, because if you have too much Pepsi, then the milk is going to taste a bit weird. But if you have too much milk, then the Pepsi is going to taste weird.
You know, that is a fair point, but it depends on the type of milk you're choosing. There's not really
That is
much you
honestly
can do
also a
about
fair
that.
point.
Yeah. This stream turns in from tournament into Pilk talk.
It's like haunting me like every single time. I can now say that every single time I've commentated a match, I can't speak. Every single time I've commentated a match, I've had to speak about Pilk at least once. That is not a very good achievement to like
That
hold
sounds
upon
like
myself.
A sad existence. I'm sorry, but why are you now? You're now designated the Pilker.
Bro's
no.
bro's literally known as Pilk Man. Or
I
woman,
am
don't know.
Pilk man.
Pilker.
I'm the TAWS
Pilk
Pilk man.
person. PP.
PP, bro.
Bruh.
Ready for something really cool? You're going to go, what?
And what is
What
it?
is it? Oh my god, is
It's
it
the top
Tetris?
8. It's the top 8.
Holy shit!
Nobody
Oh
expected
my
this.
goodness! Oh wait, I'm supposed to be gone now.
Nobody expected this.
Oh my god, ain't nowhere. We've got the top 8.
This is so balling.
This is so balling. So it looks like we've got a couple of games in the losers bracket, and then at the end we've got the grand finals.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Where I need like an
Well,
invite
I'm
to
out
these
here
rooms.
playing Minecraft Bed Wars.
Oh my god! Wait, can we have a TAWS Bed Wars tournament?
Oh no.
Yes, please.
Oh my god!
There's a few elite gamers of Bed Wars in here, and I really don't want to go up against them. They will literally delete our existences.
Like I don't know.
That
like
is
I've
true.
been seeing so many like Bed Wars videos on like TikTok and YouTube and stuff. People are insane at it now. Like when I played Bed Wars, it was just like, you know, we were like really attacking each other that bad. People are like using ender pearls and like weird shit like that. Like I don't think I'd be able to do
Amateur
something to that.
Weeklies.
Minecraft Amateur Weeklies, let's get it.
Moles.
Moz. Oh my goodness.
There we are.
Alright. Got Artyom versus Playpaint.
But I need an invite to this room.
There are statistics on the screen. You'll go, what? Statistics?
Oh my god.
What? Statistics!
Yo, this is so sick. Statistics, bro. Okay, wait,
Brother.
I am not ready for this.
I literally do not have the ability to observe. Okay, now I can observe. PPS
Oh my god,
difference
I'm finally here.
versus difference of 377 TR.
We have SS player versus SS player.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Freeway commentary.
Don't. That'll
Although I said I'm gonna go, I'm
leave.
still
I will
in the
ban you
call.
if you do not leave.
Three
Oh
commentators, 3 commentators. It looks like
no! Disgusting.
we've
I
got a
hate this
PC on the right,
Damn.
and it looks like Todd's
No, not
missed the pair up there a little bit.
SDPC.
Glad
Brother.
failing the
Oh, the miscue.
SDPC.
Manages to turn it into a TSD though.
My commentary is super delayed because I'm looking at the stream instead of being in the Tetrio room.
Holy shit. T-spin moment. Opens up
Ain't
the
nowhere.
well. Does damage. Plaid paint probably dead. Never mind, I lied. Complete fabrication.
He brings it back.
Misdrop. Fixes it.
He's just bringing it back to spite the commentators.
Complete fabrication.
Pokemon Gen 9 Amateur Weeklies when? Is that gonna be a thing? Probably not. Is there
What about-
multiplayer in fucking...
What about Pasols? Pokemon
Oh,
Showdown
I have
Amateur
such a good idea.
Weeklies.
I have such a good idea. Imagine Tetrio Amateur Weeklies. That would be so fucking good.
True. What about Tetrio Amateur Weeklies, except for lower ranks? That would also be good. And
That
exist.
would be Tetrio Scuffed Weeklies.
Join up. If you are,
Join up, join up.
if you are, I think I forgot what the rank cap is now. If you're not a professional level gamer, join. If you are a professional level gamer, watch. But don't join, because you're not allowed to.
What's TAWS? Never heard of that. Oh my god. So every single week on a Sunday at the same time, people like get together and like do this little Tetrio tournament. It's really good for like SS cap players. Just like if you are interested in doing tournaments every week, I would totally suggest joining TAWS.
Yeah, and then if you are S+ and below, or A+ and below, there's a tournament for you in Tetrio Scuffed Weeklies. Tetrio Scuffed Weeklies, guys. I never mess up the name. That's not what I do. You can find it. Probably.
You can find it probably.
If you, I forgot where you find it. I know you can find it somewhere in, just ask around in TAWS. they'll probably give you a link.
Tetra Scuffed Weeklies base.
It is based. I actually have the promo still, but whatever. Yes, we're that it is based and cool. You should join it if you want to. You should. Anyway, gaming time. Gaming.
Oh my god.
Okay, we start off with Plaid Paint being asleep
Oh my god, wake up.
and failed PCO. Oh, color clear.
Oh,
And one piece off of the Tetris PC.
one piece off that, like, that was basically a free PC.
Yeah. Now they are doing some stacking. Mac does a bit of T-spinning as well. Has
I
a
wouldn't
well there,
expect
opens
anything
it.
less than the Tetra competition.
Plaid Paint sitting high up on that board, but is making their way down. Gets 2 Tetrises.
Yeah, I
and
was gonna say, it looks like Plaid's going for some pretty risky moves here.
luckily that paid off, and that might have been a misdrop. I think that is a misdrop. Still recovers. Mac doing some T-spin gaming, and Plaid again at the near top of the board doing some risky plays. Has to abandon that T-spin. Too risky. Too illegal.
Banned. Banned from TAWS.
Banned. Straight to jail. Plaid now
Banned from
searching for
Tetra.
that eyepiece to send big damage.
Ow.
And sends the big damage. And Mac is one short of a count to 4 moment, whatever. Fuck. I don't know. I forgot the terminology. Mac is stacking in the downwards direction instead of the upwards direction, but is struggling
Looks
a
like
little
we've
bit.
got
at
like
the
a
top of the
little,
board.
we've got like opposites going on here. Plaid seems to be like up stacking, and Mac's just trying to like down stack his board a little bit.
Yeah. Great well there for Mac. If there's 2 eyepieces in queue, then death for Plaid. But Plaid gets an attack and manages to fend it off.
Ouch! Looks like there's going to be a little bit of a hole there, but he clears it up pretty nicely, but it just doesn't
Ooh.
seem like it's enough. Oh, never mind, it is.
Very close for Plaid, but Plaid
Bro's still
manages
going.
to still recover it. Mac is, I suppose, searching a little bit for an attack to send.
It just looks like he's trying to like kind of clean up his board a little bit here so that he can like prepare himself for like a higher power attack. I don't know
Yeah, yeah.
if there's like a fucking term for that.
I don't know. Make one up. Rubber ducking it. I don't know. Make one up. People might believe you that it's a real thing.
Doesn't seem like it's enough for Mac though.
Oh, it's Artem. Okay, cool. Mac is Artem. PCO moment. And I forgot the name of that. Horrendous opener from Plaid. That's what I call it. Artem
I
has
missed
a
the opener
great
there because I
well.
was trying to like look at chat and stuff, but
Double Tetris, which ends in a 12 spike for Artem. Has a T-spin.
looks like Mac's kind of bringing the pain right now.
Yeah. Sends off another Tetris and continues to downstack. Plaid looking for answers to life. Maybe finding them, maybe not finding them. T-spin. Oh, but
He
T-spin
gets the TSC. It's not enough.
T-spin quad moment.
Ain't no way. The T-spin quad. You saw it here first. You saw it here first. On TAWS.
Clip it and ship it.
T-spin quad is real.
Gets the PC there from Plaid
Holy
Paint, and I think
fuck.
Mac barely holding
Really
on
fucking
for
insane
dear
opener
life.
from Plaid there.
10th of an 11th
Don't know if
spike.
that was
Let's go
intentional,
back
but
into.
Jesus.
Is Plaid in critical condition here? Sends off the whatever the fuck the opener was, but still dies. Unfortunate.
POV blitz.
That is true. Plaid just started typing in Japanese. I hope that's Japanese and I'm not messing it up again. PC Pastu, I think, I don't know. Great well for both, but Plaid has it covered. Unfortunate hold there, but continues to live. Down stack. Mac has it too wide.
Looks like Mac is currently setting up for a little too wide.
Too wide gaming?
This is actually certified to a gaming. Little 5 combo as well, which should help like clean up his board a little bit and send a little bit of an attack to Plaid.
Mac doesn't seem to have too much great stuff to send, but is making the most of the situation.
Yeah, Mac's board is not looking in the best condition right now.
There's
but...
another too wide, but unfortunately no execution there. Bit of a too wide, not too much of a too wide. We do a bit of too widing in this business.
We do a little too widing.
Mac gets a great down stack there. Me went down stack.
I thought Plaid was like 3 widing for a second though.
T-spin moment. Full T-spin. Mac stitching at the top of the board comfortably? Not really. That's a lie. Complete lie. Complete fabrication. Maybe not actually. Not too much is coming towards Mac.
I was gonna say that I'm seeing risky shit. That's a misdrop from Mac, it looks like.
Death?
And that is gonna...
That's living and the 15-16 spike over to Plaid, and Plaid is...
Mac just sent that all back to Plaid. And he doesn't manage to downstack it in time. That's 3-1 to Mac.
Yeah. Crazy. We see the horrendous opening again, but I think that was a mishold. So, no horrendous opening. Mac has a bit of an annoyance at the bottom of the board, I'll call it.
Too much cheese.
Mac stacking up, and then gets two Tetrises to send Plaid to the top of the board. Continues
out. Mac does another misdrop. Can he send the attack back to Plaid though? Like he did last time.
Plaid is doing a bit of living? No, never mind, I lied.
Oh, no, he's not living.
He tried. Unfortunate.
He lived for
the best of us.
Okay, damn, it's like match point for Mac right now. Plaid trying to do a PCR, but it looks like he misdrops it a little bit there.
Oh, PC from Plaid.
I guess they all clear anyway.
Mac just has a funny there. Gets 2 Tetrises. Gets the Plaid sitting at the top of the board. I forgot the word.
Literally same here. As soon as I start commentating, all Tetris terminology like escapes my brain.
Plaid bottom of board, and Mac has great well. Big well energy.
Big well energy. We're getting a bit of board cleanup on the right
mid-game PC
side
from
here.
Plaid. Missed up there from Mac.
Wasn't actually looking at that. Was it like a lucky PC or was it?
No idea. Oh.
Ouch! Mac's stuck at the top of his board there.
Unfortunate death there for Mac.
Wait, I like missed the entirety of that game. I was just like fucking like readjusting my chair.
Unfortunate everything there for Mac, but Mac manages to recover.
Is he gonna bring it back? He's actually recovering. Holy shit, dude.
Plaid has a bit of an L piece in the middle of the stack.
Oh my god, the perfect L piece shit hole.
And that is Mac managed to bring that back. Because that was a losing situation.
That was actually like a really great comeback from Mac, but like Vlad said he misdropped his PC. But 5-2, that is actually quite a good start. It beats being like 5-0.
Yeah. You can get a point. That's a W in my book. Because then it isn't like a complete sweep. It's like, yeah, I lost horrendously, but at least I
scored
won
I
one.
scored a couple points. It counts. It counts.
Yeah, at least I won one. Am I right, fellas?
Exactly. Like I was in Tetrio Cup. Couple of I think a couple of days ago, I just got swept every single match. I think I was like first out. That's actually my #1 achievement, by the way, being first out of Tetrio Cup.
Hell yeah. That's probably what I would do if I ever entered any tournament. Except for TSW. TSW I've gotten to second, but then I lost to a almost S- player. So sad. I still cry about that day.
I've just hit S-. Wait, am I too like high up? It's like A+ cap, isn't it?
Now there's an S+ cap. For
Oh, okay.
TSW.
I might enter another Tetris Scuffed Weeklies then.
Yeah.
So I do not have the bracket on me, but does anyone know which match is next?
Next match, who fucking knows, bestie? Let's find out by going to the stream
None of us
match
have
channel.
the fucking.
I have the bracket, but I don't know what's
Surprise to both of us.
next.
Okay, yeah, it's a surprise to all of us then.
I'm just built dumb.
Honestly, same.
I think it's I have no idea.
Okay, goddamn, what a chat talking about. They're all talking about that misdropped PC. Actual tragedy, bro.
Next is open the bracket. I believe you can do it. Bracket button. Okay, now I can put this into top 8 graphic and people will go, what?
Oh, I found it. I found the bracket.
People will go absolutely super critical when they see this.
Okay, so I'm guessing that this works like we are going to clear up the losers bracket, find out the winner of that,
I believe so,
and
yeah.
then pull a grand final.
I believe we find
I
out
haven't actually
losers
like
then.
got a top 8 yet. I've only done like commentated pools before.
There it is. There's the top 8 graphic again. Are you shocked?
Oh my god. Top 8 graphic.
The top 8 graphic got me, man. I was so surprised when I saw it. I started
Overexposure to
dying.
top 8 graphic.
I started dying when I saw the top 8 graphic, alright?
You can't look at it for more than 5 seconds.
Exactly, exactly. Oh, I'm good. I'm not, but I am, but I'm not.
Okay, I am
Woo!
currently like,
Let's go.
where?
We have Coherent
I
versus user 4355441490.
Looks like both user and Coherent are still in that like SS pool. Looks like they're kind of like sort of matched up as well in terms of TR. I don't know how like high up like TR goes. Like I know for like A games it goes like 200, 300 at a time, but I think it drops like the higher you get. So I can't really say if they're on like evens right now.
Gotcha. By the way, user 4355441490 is Atomic.
Okay, yeah, looking at the thing, that makes sense.
I have a stroke every time I have to read it out. because who?
Also, looks like both of these players are from the UK. Big ups to Britain, for real.
Can't do shit in TAWS without Britain.
Pause
Okay.
British takeover, bro.
Here's another very cool graphic. We spent a lot of time on it. I actually don't know how much time to spend on the
Wow.
graphic.
Go Brit, exactly, my dude. British takeover. Oh, it looks like Coherent is like a bit higher in PPS than user 43554414990. But
Are we just gonna get really, really good at saying either for fuck?
yeah, there we go. Every single
User
time I'm gonna read that out. Every single time I'm like referring to this guy. Looks like the kind of evens on APM though.
APM, there's a bit of a difference, but versus moment.
I'm just like looking at chat right now. Care for a spot of tea in front of the telly whilst we watch the Great British Bake Off. I don't think anyone in Britain says spot of tea. I've never heard anyone say that except for like people just taking the piss out of British people.
But do you not have a spot of tea every single day?
I do not. I don't have a spot of tea in front of the telly while I watch the Great British Bake Off. I feel like I had to over exaggerate the British accent there. Okay, match has just been started. Both of them.
What the fuck, PC? One piece off of a funny PC.
I know that's happened like twice today. It's so painful to look at.
If I had a nickel for every single time. The stacking, it goes downwards instead of upwards, which is the normal direction.
What's a nickel?
Goes.
We only use pounds and pennies. Okay, Coherent blocking off the little bit of garbage they have to clear their board a little bit. Looks like it's working though. User 4355414. Okay. He got knocked out before I could even finish the name, and that is the end of the warm-up round.
He can't even pull out Atomic's name before the match ends. Alright. Another
Watch, I'm gonna like read out the name and then the entire like match is over.
Graphic again. No way.
Whoa. Okay, the actual real match is starting now. First to 5.
Real! No way. Real match. Real.
Real. No more warm-up. A real match.
Okay, we have... Oh, I definitely didn't do that.
Okay, user starting off with the TSD. Oh, sorry, I mean user 43554414990.
180 moment from Coherent.
I must read the full name. Going for the quads though, which seems like it would be a little bit of a problem since Coherent is hitting T-spins. They managed to downstack their way out of that little situation though, and managed to get their boards at sort of an even height.
Yep. Atomic is suffering a little bit, but it's finding a good downstack here. And Coherent going up towards the top of the board, but starts stacking in the downwards direction.
Ouch.
Ooh, this is
that
an
misstep from Coherent is gonna fuck the board up like a lot, I think.
Yeah, really, really bad stack here for Coherent, and I don't think...
Doesn't look like they're gonna get a T-piece in time to be able to hit that T-spin though.
Yeah, unfortunately Coherent could not get to the T issue. No T. The worst nightmare of the Brits.
No T. No T, no
this opener is
no
cool when he
crumpet.
does that, I suppose.
PC from Coherent, and user has just been... I need to start calling him Atomic users. Okay, Atomic has been knocked the... Wait, can I swear?
I
still
don't
don't
know.
if
I
can swear.
don't remember what... Oh, DT Cannon. I love DT Cannon, guys.
Goddamn DT cannon from Coherent.
What the fuck? New DT? Sorry. I see new DT, I go crazy and bonkers and... I go hubba-da-boo.
Certified DT cannon moment. Looks like Atomic is in a bit of a problem with the stacking again. I don't think until you like
Coherent as
look
well.
at a Tetris game from like third person, you see like all the mistakes. Like I probably make so many and don't even like realize.
I probably make 5 times the amount of mistakes that are happening here, but I get to be a critic because that's my job. My unpaid job.
Yeah, exactly. We get to critique the games. I get to critique these games even though I'm like worst at them.
I'm so much worse than these guys. There's no way I'm getting close in any month or two. But hey.
My special talent is critiquing people that are better than me.
I used to commentate as a B+, I think. It worked just fine.
I'm an A+, right? Wait, am I an A+? I don't know if I've, like, got to S- yet, because I was in S-, lost it all on stream. Still actually so pissed about that.
10 spiked it from Coherent,
Cheeseman
and there
the
goes
quad from
Atomic.
Coherent, which is gonna knock the hell out of him again, which means they are both evens, 2-all.
RIP, my homie, user 43554414990.
Never forgotten.
Good T-spin there from Coherent, and unfortunately not a 4, but still sends some stuff. Great wall there for Atomic, and Atomic sends it, but Coherent sends back some...
stuff is definitely being sent. Another TSD from Coherent, and he looks like he needs to start working on his down stack a little bit. Managed to
13
incorporate
spike.
T-spin in there as well.
I think
for,
that
like,
might be
mega
it for
damage.
Atomic, but no,
User
Atomic
is
saves it.
kind of struggling near the top of his
Hogging
board. Can
in
he
real
make his
life.
way down though?
Eyepiece? Real?
Eyepiece, come on, eyepiece.
Coherent, actually, pretty good stack now. Or, well, not the best stack, but cleaner.
Yeah, that stack is looking like a lot cleaner since I like last looked over at his board.
There's a lot of cheese, but it's going good, I'd say, for Coherent.
Okay, looks like Atomic is a lot lower down the board than Coherent, so Coherent kind of needs to start like down stacking a little bit more to like get on evens with him, or it's gonna be like pretty unfair advantage to Atomic.
Coherent chilling, Bing chilling at the bottom of the board.
Wait, the tables have turned, bro.
Yeah. Atomic is struggling a little bit up there, and the added pressure from Coherent isn't helping, but the down stack is real. Just like the One Piece, obvious.
Also, I love the phrase Bing chilling at the top of the board.
What I do best. Coherent has a great welder, sends off a singular Tetris. Eyepiece dependency, 2 of them, actually. 3 of them, actually. But now only 2. But now only 1. Coherent downstacking
Coherent
and...
is sending more attacks. to
Atomic is dead!
Which doesn't look like they can get their way out of. Ouch. 3-2.
Both of them just, chilling around.
Okay, through this one specific TAWS, I've seen a lot of like people doing risky plays.
Yeah.
Ouch. Was that a misdrop?
I
3-all again.
got no
I think
idea.
if they each score a point, this could be like a pretty interesting tiebreaker.
Yeah. Coherent setting up the TST. Real?
Real, he did it. Looks like User's gonna
Oh,
start
and into
Fall Light off
PC, and Atomic is very much in a bad position and dead. Match point, let's go. Well, we see TAWS
Okay,
breaker.
We're relying on Atomic to get the
The
TAWS
TAWS
point here so
breaker.
that we can get a cool tiebreaker.
DT Cannon, I love. Pure love for DT Cannon.
Oh god.
Let's send
User's
Atomic high up onto the
Struggling
board.
a lot there.
I personally didn't use the O piece there, but I don't think I would either in that position. Just because I'm an idiot, but not because it's bad. Oh, double Tetris there from
Oh.
Atomic, and Coherent manages it a little bit.
The bottom of his board. Little TSD setup from Coherent on the right though. No, he swaps it out for a TSS.
Well, Atomic has a bit of a scattered board, but he's cleaning it up pretty well, and Coherent's just trying to send as much pressure as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I was gonna say like both of these guys look pretty even right now, but it doesn't look like Atomic is gonna make his way out of this one, and that is a win for Coherent.
That is a win for Coherent. It's real.
Actually real, bro. So looks like the next game is going to be where I need to learn to read brackets properly.
The next game will be Fortnite Battle Pass.
Nowhere. Fortnite Amateur Weeklies win.
No, not Fords.
Real. Fortnite Amateur Weeklies. Coherent real. True.
Okay, so unfortunately, Atomic is out of office.
Gone.
Gone.
Dead. Lost
Removed.
losers bracket. Wait, is the semi-finals up next? I genuinely can't tell. Force never, please.
Next up,
Okay,
I think
down,
is
down.
Ryder versus who knows?
Okay, Ryder versus it says
Artem.
Coherent. Oh my god.
Is that Coherent? No.
I thought we just had Coherent versus Atomic.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so it'll be
Ryder versus
wait,
Matt.
I'm reading losers round 5. I'm reading the wrong one.
Yes, we have Ryder versus Mac. Let's warm the upwards.
Okay, let's go. Back versus Ryder. I haven't actually seen a game from Ryder yet, but I have seen from Mac, which was a really, really good set against Plaid.
Oh,
Mac's
PC
starting
there.
off with the PCO.
That's like they're from Ryder, and Mac is from a very strong opener to a okay, I suppose. That sounds like I'm just hating. Not the greatest of getting sent upwards. Ryder setting up the TST but doesn't follow through with it.
Wait, I'm just like spacing out so bad right now. I just come back and like Ryder's at the top of his board.
Yeah.
Looks like good bit of down stacking though. He's sorting that out pretty. I was gonna say pretty nicely. Looks like there's a couple of chunks in there.
Good downstep there
Actually
from Ryder.
cleans through that really nicely. There's a bit of an attack to Mac with who. Wait.
Ooh, ninth
Yeah,
back
Mac
there
is
from Mac.
deflecting that, sending it back at Ryder. Is he going to be able to downstack his way back to the bottom in time, though? Ouch, misdrop. That's going to fuck him up.
Damn. It's so sad.
Mac wins the wallet round. Wait, are the wallet rounds shown on stream, or am I, like, commentating nothing right now?
They should be on screen.
Okay.
If they aren't, I'm sad. I'm crying.
Oh, wait, yeah, they are. I just looked at the stream. I thought, like, what if the screen's just up and I'm just talking about nothing?
Yeah. There we are.
Gonna
We
put that
have statistics again, baby. I love statistics.
Ryder versus Mac. Ryder does look a bit higher up than Mac, but I was gonna like see if they evened out a little bit with the stats, but it does look like Ryder is higher than Mac. But that win from Mac at the start.
Yeah, their stats are really close. It could just be I don't know, margin of error. Who knows? What the fuck? I thought that was PCO. There is PCO from Ryder. Ryder gets the
Max take up the TST though.
Ryder gets PC, and I think it's now just setting up a whatever the fuck numbers those are. TSS, and then
A lot of T-spins on the left side.
yeah. Ryder gets a Tetris.
Max taking up for that T-spin. Mac is just gonna hit one back right now, which will hopefully get rid of some of that. Wait.
Oh, that's an
He hits a
unfortunate
T-spin.
misprop.
And then goes into a down stack, which removes some of the cheese. That is what I meant to say. I'm actually losing my mind.
It's fine. Me too.
TAWS commentator grind set.
Yeah. The stacking is going downwards, and Ryder's got a great send and send.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right up.
Mac
stacking
waiting
a
for
little
the
bit,
T,
sending it
and
to Mac.
he was agreed for that T, and unfortunate death happens.
Lineal to Ryder.
When the what the hell TK, I think. Whatever hell Mac's doing. Ryder is T spinning.
He's placing down pieces, and that is all that matters. Is he going to turn this into a TST?
Ooh,
He is.
TST from Mac. Let's go. Continues this down stack, but ooh, Mac barely lives that one.
Ooh.
But now it's just waiting for another eyepiece. Get the eyepiece, but unfortunately stuff blocked up. But gets it. Let's go. Hype sets up a T-spin, kind of greedy, but manages to execute it. Sends off another Tetris, and I think that's it for Ryder.
The plonk ever.
I don't know if it's MS2. It could be MS2. I lack the knowledge. But if it is, when the mountainous is... Wait, no, fuck. When the stacking is mountainous. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Mac has a Tetris. And Ryder is crying, probably.
I thought, like, last time I commentated at TAWS, I thought someone did a sus opener, like, in the middle of the fucking pause, and I was like, what, dude, what the fuck?
Mac is looking for some good sentence.
Looks like he was looking for a bit of a PC there, but...
Could be, yeah. Now Mac is, no, I forgot the term for it. So sad.
Also, does anybody in chat have the, does anyone have in the chat have the, did somebody say MKO copy pasta by any chance?
I think if you just do exclamation MKO, it shows up. There it is.
Wait. Oh my god, found it. Oh my god.
Okay, 10's like different Mac, and Ryder goes for a T-spin.
Tetra chat, nobody can stop me. If I lose my fucking commentator position for this, it was so worth it.
Gets a Tetris from Ryder. I think that might have been passed through, but not a major pass through. Ryder... Ooh, Ryder gets a nice T-spin there, and Mac is at the top of the board and is barely living it.
Ouch! Okay, okay, back to the game.
Barely
Mac
lives there
is
from Mac, but...
downstacking. Oh, I was gonna say he's downstacking, but he's not
occurs.
downstacking.
Did somebody say MKO? Caboozled materializes out of thin air. Oh, we have a PCO there from Ryder, and Ryder gets the PC, and Mac is, I think, setting up a TST.
Ryder PC,
sets
Mac
up the TST, but Ryder got
Ow!
2 PCs.
Just not enough, though.
2
That's
PCs
31
is
to
too
Ryder.
strong.
MS2 mains in shambles. Looks like a pretty hard misdrop from Ryder there. But on Mac's side, it looks like he's kind of upstacking a little bit to go for a Tetris. Or he could be going for a TST, I don't know. That definitely looks like stacking for a Tetris.
I think that was a misdrop there from Ryder, and yeah, I think Mac might be stacking for a Tetris. That's, what, like 8-2?
Ryder shoots into the top of his board, though. He downstacks out of it, though, which shoots Ryder up to the top of his board. It's just like... This is just like tennis. Just like
Yeah.
shooting the attack at each other constantly.
I just describe it as
I don't
ping
make sense.
pong. That's pretty much what it is.
Pretty quick downside. Yeah, this is just ping pong.
I love ping. Oh, when,
Ping pong
when do we
amateur
get
weeklies.
when do we get Paul's ping pong amateur weeklies?
Ping pong amateur weeklies.
A very bad position here for Ryder, but Ryder manages to recover it with that Tetris and sends another Tetris towards Mech, but Mech mitigates it.
Ryder misdrops that J piece.
Ooh, Mech is at the top of the board with a terrible stack.
Oh, looks like Mac is in a bit of trouble here.
Barely living it. and
How
sending
stacks
to
out of
Ryder.
it though? I did not expect that.
Yeah. Sets up a T-spin, gets a T-spin, continues to win. Ryder at the top of the board and doesn't
Ooh.
have the right pieces to resolve and dies, unfortunate. 3-2.
Okay, that is 3-2 to Ryder. Ryder looks like he's going for the center forward here.
Yeah, Ryder might be center forwarding. And the
Oh god, no, the center forward!
not the greatest center forward. I think Gladon would like to have a word with Ryder. But the down stack continues. Ryder now has a bit of a broken stack.
I
What
thought
is
we put the
resolving
whites
pretty
behind
well?
us. I also thought we put the whites behind us.
Mac is dead or on
He's at
deathbed,
the top of his board.
and
right, the
he's
central
dead. I
forward
think
is-
here
And
on the okay. If he lived anymore, I thought he would. I think I'd claim he was cheating.
okay, Mac looks like. Oh my god.
Oh, Mac is
Oh my
forwarding now on Ryder, but Ryder is just
No.
refusing it. But maybe let's see if Mac does a better forward than Ryder. Doesn't appear so. I don't think these guys have trained their forwards properly.
Get in the forward quick.
But there's a lot of damage coming in from Mac because of those two Tetrises, completely
manage
unrelated to the
to-
forward.
Drop the forward though.
And missed up there from
misdrop
Ryder.
Mac, and that's sending the scores to 4-3. It looks like a. I
More
was going to say
forward?
PCO from bottom, but that is not a PCO. That is a centre forward. Oh my god.
Okay, let's see if Mac has the forward
It
down.
begins. The centre forward begins. Is he going to manage to pull it off though?
Okay, actually good central forward.
Just pull it off.
18. Very good central
Big 20s
forward.
spot.
And into a
And
Tetris.
that is
That's
gonna-
ultimate death.
Finish right off.
Breaker. Holy
We got a
shit.
tiebreaker. We finally got a tiebreaker. Let's go.
Come on. Exclamation. TAWS breaker. There they are.
TAWS breaker. Let's go. Okay, Ryder looks like he fucks his opener up a little bit there.
Oh,
But
funny
Mac is
number.
going in for the centre forward. It works for him. He's going to do it again.
Yeah, it gets the...
If he wins this game with a centre forward. Okay, he looks to be a little bit confused.
I don't know
on
what
to
Ryder
do,
is
though.
doing. Ryder is typing in
Downstacking,
the
though.
video game chat, I think. Sends off a 7 spike towards Mac, but Mac manages to just completely ignore it. The stacking
Okay,
is
but,
going
like-
down.
God damn, Ryder took that forward.
Yeah, and Ryder's got a lot of cheese resulting from it, but the cheese is getting eaten.
Bringing it down. He's bringing it down. Like,
Somebody
really
released a
quickly.
mouse onto Ryder's board because all this cheese is getting eaten. Unfortunate misdrop though there from Ryder, but fixes it very quickly. Another misdrop, but
Oh, another misdrop with
Still
the
resolving.
OPs.
I think Ryder's dying under the pressure and
Is he going to get
Mac
down from
sends
this?
off
He
a
is not, and that is
14-20.
one for Mac.
wow,
Which I
unexpected.
actually didn't expect that.
Yeah.
And it looks like now we have had 169 TAWS breakers in
Hilarious number.
Is that
I'm
TAWS history?
literally dying right now from how funny. Next game
Stack.
will be person versus person.
In no way. Okay, looks like losers round 5 is going to be where it's gonna be Mac versus fuck, Coherent versus Mac. Oh my god, I finally got it. I'm so smart.
Okay, I am just...
Scariest 9 seed of all time, and now first seed comes in. It's me, I am in TAWS, not no, I'm not. Just SDPC loop is sent a forward.
I think, from what I remember, we go to semifinals. I think we do semifinals, losers round 5, losers round 6, and finals.
I have zero idea how these...
Okay, so I think it's...
Oh my god, oh my god. What are they doing? They can't decide whether they want to do it or not. Do you want to do it?
Flash ban Elijah. So sad, bestie.
I
I've been
believe it's now
working on
Elijah versus Lucas, so I will go with that unless we are told otherwise.
I'm working on a very secret thing called the top 8 graphic again. Enjoy.
Whoa!
Okay,
Okay, it
so
looks like we've got... I think that would make more sense, doing the winners finals and then doing the losers finals and then the grand ones.
yeah.
I have a feeling that these, like, grand finals are going to be really interesting, though. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, again, Ryder looks like to be... Wait. No, it's the same people, I'm so stupid.
There we are. Alright, yeah, those are the same people. I don't know why I didn't switch over. That's cringe. 1 second. 1 second. Bestie, I fixed it.
I was just like, bro, what?
I fixed it.
Also, chat, if you saw that, no, you didn't.
Warm-up time.
Okay, we have the one warm-up round.
We have the meat. So, we have Elijah going sicko mode. Lucas going, I don't know what opener that is.
T-spin double. Lucas looks to be
TST
struggling
from
a little bit
Elijah
with-
and NCT 16 Spike. Lucas was dead. Death.
Ouch. Real, actually real.
These stats are rather statistic looking. The PPS is virtually the same. APM's got a slight difference, and Versus has also got a slight difference.
Yeah, it looks like Elijah seems to be like higher than him in TR, but I don't think TR is a really good way of like reading someone's skill.
Yeah.
Looks like if you look at their like statistics at the bottom, it looks like Lucas is a lot better than Elijah, but if we're going by TR, then that would be a lot different.
Yeah.
Okay, let's... Okay, game starts, and...
We have the
looks like they're both going for the same opener here.
same opener. Yeah. Let's see if one of them misdrops
I was going to
it.
say misdrop from Elijah, but...
No misdrops from both of
Who's
them.
making a TS2.
But, ooh, look at that amazing well Lucas has, and another, ooh, shit. Another eyepiece allows for the double Tetris. Now Elijah's sitting at the top of the board, but it's starting to make their way down.
Okay.
Continues. Holy wowee.
Little
Now
bit of a
Lucas is...
chain
ooh,
there, manages to drop back to the bottom of his board, and that is Lucas gone.
that misdrop is devastating. Why did the names not change? I'm going to kill people.
That is a certified Streamlabs moment. They're both going for the same opener again. It just seems like slightly different variations.
Yeah.
Looks like Elijah gets the TST first, which is gonna knock Lucas up a bit, and
Oh, that's a lot of
Surprisingly,
damage for
Elijah's the one here
Elijah.
as the top.
Unfortunately, that's it for Elijah. That damage was just too much. Too hot to handle.
Damn, it's one each.
Ooh, unfortunately, missed
Elijah
up there
doing
from
a little bit
Elijah.
of a TSD tower there.
Yeah, that missed one from Elijah is
That's
just.
something I haven't seen, I don't think, yet in
Yeah.
this this competition. I don't know. Me when stack, so true.
Yeah, unfortunately, Elijah missed up the good amount of the stack. That I think
It
is
just looks like
a.
he's going for the PCO now. He also a little bit, but manages to turn it into TSD, so it looks like it's all good. Looks like his little bit of cheese that got sent is fueling up Elijah's big stack there, so that he can drop like. Oh yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna drop the double
21
Tetris. I thought
spike
he
there
would.
from Elijah. Elijah was had that loaded, ready to shoot.
Exactly, he's loading it like a fucking cannon, waiting for the moment and then dropping it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
death there
I
for
mean, just
Lucas.
twist that piece in there. That's just enough for Elijah to top him out.
Yeah. The opener, when the opener was sus from Elijah. Not really a sus opener, I'm just, my brain is melting. TST there from Elijah, but no actual TST out of it.
Ouch, though, this is like, this game is going super fast.
Super idol is wrong. Oh, unfortunately, missed drop there from Elijah, and that causes death.
Ooh, this is actually a really tight game.
Serious case of death.
I feel like we're gonna get another TAWS breaker here.
Could be,
PCO from Elijah doesn't manage to hit it though. Turns it into a TSD as usual.
Lucas seems to have misdropped some pieces, but is resolving it very well, fairly well. And Elijah is building up for the Tetris.
God damn, he's going. He's fucking going.
Lucas at the top of the board. And
holy shit, I didn't even notice that. I was just like looking at what Elijah was doing.
Yeah, those misdrops.
Is Lucas gonna bring it back and give us another TAWS breaker though? Damn, okay. Lucas's board looks a little bit screwed up right now, but...
Did they both fall asleep? What is happening? Did my game freeze?
I don't know.
They both fell asleep.
Okay, yeah, mine froze too as well then.
I don't think it froze.
Damn it, they just... Oh my god.
24 spike there from Lucas.
Holy
and Elijah's
shit.
just gone.
He's...
Double
he's
macro. That's just... TAWS breaker.
TAWS breaker, let's fucking go.
I have no idea what that was. That was rather rambunctious.
170 TAWS breakers.
Ridiculous.
Who's gonna win it though?
Oh, Lucas has the TST into, I think, TSD there. Ready.
Yo, both of them gonna hit the TST.
That's a lot of damage for Elijah, but Elijah manages to block it. Lucas has a big attack there and sends it off, but Elijah's still putting on the pressure, and Elijah gets back some of the pressure. The game is happening. Great send there from Elijah, and that's it. Elijah wins.
That's got to be the tightest game that I have commentated in a while.
Yeah.
In a while, I've only just like started commentating. That's the
I could say in a while.
That is the tightest game I have ever commentated.
I could say in a while because I technically have only commentated like a month or 2 or 3 ago. But
I've only like commentated 2 things, which is this and the Pools for one of the TAWS, which went terribly. As I said before, it was just like talking about milk.
See, I will never forget. This is my PTSD moment with TAWS commentating. On Valentine's Day, I was the only one left to commentate an entire TAWS. I hosted and commentated the entire TAWS by myself.
Oh my god.
You tell me, liberals. It was actually not that bad. I enjoyed it, but it was a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could not do that. Like, literally, just sat commentating something by myself. Nope, that is not happening, bro.
I used to do a lot of solo commentating, but now I realize it's a terrible, terrible idea. I was fine the entire time, but it's a terrible idea because you should.
Ooh, okay, what is going on next? Looks like losers round 5, which is...
Indeed. That is, give me a minute and I can tell you. It's Mac versus
seen something in chat.
What?
On Valentine's Day, I got asked to do something, and I said no because I had to grind ladder on Tetra. I hope that isn't true.
Let's go,
I hope
bestie.
to God that isn't true. Jesus. I mean, I respect the grind. I've got to say that. I respect the grind set.
Listen, I respect it as well. Versus
Okay, it is Mac versus Coherent. Both of these look like really strong players. They kind of look like they're even as well in terms of... I've got the term for it. I've got the term for it. It looks like they're sort of even in APM. Okay, they are doing a warm-up right now.
There we are.
Is this going to be shown on screen?
Statistic.
Looks like it is. Mac versus Coherent.
Boom, 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 boom.
Pretty similar APM there, but will that be a problem? I don't think so. I'm rooting for the lower ranked player. Wait, who's the lower ranked one? I didn't read the numbers.
Mac is lower ranked by 454 TR. What is happening to Coherent's board? What the hell? That's not right. Mac is just laying on the pressure. That's...
Ooh.
That is ultimate death.
20-second warm-up. Jesus.
Not unheard of. I think it's happened
Also,
like
you
once
forgot
before.
you forgot to like transition. There's a McDonald's ad on stream right now. You're giving McDonald's free advertising space.
No, not the $1 of advertising. No. I have McDonald's delivery ad for some reason. I have no idea.
Yeah, it does look like Max like that lower ranked, but he did win that warm-up, which is...
Yeah.
I think that does kind of like even them out a little bit. Jeez, what did Lucas do to you? I'm traumatized by that match. Okay, looks like we are ready to start the real thing. Mac hasn't lost a game yet.
What the? Golf.
Look at his stats. He hasn't lost a game yet.
Golf?
Is this going to be the end of his streak, though, or is he going to keep it going to the grand finals?
Let's find out. Holy, that is missed
Jesus.
drop
Is
DT
that a missed drop
DT
from
cannon.
Coherent?
That's a missed drop DT, yeah. So sad. Now
Ooh,
Coherence is
yikes.
gone.
Ooh, PC misdrop.
Oh, interesting. Maybe Coherent has a chance
Stop
now.
him for watching like misdrop PCs.
Yeah. Death. Yeah.
Ooh, that is good
Unfortunately,
for Mac.
misstopping DT is pretty much a death sentence unless you are CZ small 0402.
Ooh, looks like they're both going in for the perfect player
Oh,
over
both get
here.
PC.
Both managed to hit it as well.
Coherent debating the DT, but does not follow through with DT. Sorts the stacker upwards. Wow. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what opener Mac's going for. Forgot it's called. Is it mountain stacking too? Who knows? But gets it with a T-spin, no counts of 4 there, but then gets another one. Gets a Tetris. Wow, crazy. Distinct.
Ooh, okay. Sorry I wasn't talking for like the rest of that match. Okay, Matt going for the perfect clear.
DT, please don't misdrop it this time. I believe in you. Thank you, Coherent. DT moment.
A coherent, successful DT cannon. How?
Ooh, gets off a Tetris and a T-spin there from Mac, but a lot of pressure coming in from Coherent, and I'm not sure if Mac can keep up. Mac does keep up, actually.
Ooh.
Pog.
I was gonna say, Mac is like super fucking good at down stacking, it looks like.
Oh, unfortunately, misdrop there from Mac, though. That might be death. That is death, indeed.
Ooh.
Already another close
Sweet.
game. So far, it seems it's going to be another close game. Let's see. TKI, and then Coherent starts build, and it gets another T-spin. But 7 spike there from Mac, and Coherent does not care. And he continues, gets a Tetris to pressure Mac.
Ooh. Wait. Both of the boards are not looking like they're in the best condition right now, but Mac manages to... Ooh, I was gonna say he clears up winning misdrops.
Ooh, T-spin Tetris there from Coherent. Sends Mac up, but Mac does not care and starts down stacking again. Although Mac might have to start carrying
Yeah, that was
because
a
Coherent's
smart
putting
little
some
move
pressure
from
on.
Mac there to down stack that neatly, but
Even more down stack, but
also
Mac
like Coherent is attacking a little bit.
Mac keeps accidentally covering up the well, but the continuations are happening. Living is happening, at least a little bit. This
We
could
do
end
a
up
little
being a
living.
bad situation here, but Mac gets a
Ooh.
Tetris. And continues the down stack. Let's go.
Okay, I was gonna say both of these players look like they're on par with each other, like the last match that we just commentated. Had. Is it commentated or had? I don't know. I'm just like I'm going mental. I'm actually going mental.
Psychosis.
Everyone in the Twitch chat is like witnessing where his sanity up right now.
I'm so insane pilled.
I'm crazy.
I really have
insane
insane
pilled.
asylum core going on right now. I'm insane
TAWS
pilled.
Insane Asylum.
Ooh, gets a nice
Ooh,
Tetris
holy
there from
shit.
Mac.
I like how that attack went. We just like both went ooh at the same time.
But a lot of pressure there from Coherent, and I don't think Mac can keep up. It's a tie game again.
Are we gonna get the third TAWS breaker of the day?
Insane amount of TAWS breakering. Gets a T-spin. Gets
many
another
TAWS
T-spin.
breakers.
Coherent.
Ow,
Mac setting
like,
up for the TST
Mac's been
TSD.
sent off a little bit, but that TST managed to kind of like even out a little bit. He's got that space for a couple of quads as well, which is also gonna like.
Oh, that misdrop
no,
there
the
from
misdrop.
Mac might just death there and sign the death warrant.
Ouch. Mac is gonna have to get another point here, or it's an instant win for Coherent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mac looks like he's near the top of his board right now, which looks like it could be a little bit of a problem if he doesn't get this sorted out. Manages to reverse that attack back to Coherent, though. Ooh, looks like Coherent is like doing some really risky stuff right now.
Mac really debating on what to do there with that T-piece, but decides to drop it before too much time is wasted.
Ooh, the
Continues to
roles
down
have
stack.
reversed on the boards again.
No. Oh, double Tetris there
Oh,
from Mac.
Holy
But
shit.
But Coherent sends it back
That
and...
double Tetris is gonna mess him up. But this is going so fast, I can't even commentate it. Oh my god.
Yeah, Coherent seems to be doing pretty well despite the double Tetris that went on, and sends back another Tetris of his own, has another Tetris, sends it. Mac is also in a similar position of 2 Tetrises once another eyepiece comes in. Gets the other eyepiece, 13 spike there. Coherent sends up to the top of the board, and unfortunately a mid-drop gets him pulled.
It's the third TAWS breaker of the day that I am aware of.
Same. Gaming is happening.
Who is gonna win it though? Is Matt gonna keep a streak or is Coherent gonna...
Oh, Coherent has the TST, sends it off. Gets the PC. I think Mac might just be dead here unless the 4-byte is real. Holy shit, the 4-byte is real. 13 spike out there. Coherent now just has a bad stack, and I think Mac, as long as Mac can send something really good here, that's it for Coherent. But yeah,
he just wasn't given the pieces to get his way out of that, and Matt keeps his streak. He's now on a 6th streak. Will he win the tournament though?
Will he?
Also, my time is up here now. We're switching commentators out, so wait. Yeah, Catboard Beta will be taking my place because I have things to do. My voice like really fucking hurts right now.
How?
Because I've been just constantly talking, but yet
makes sense. Okay.
I don't know when I'll be doing my next TAWS, but I will see you then, and thank you for having me.
Hello, is that the real Catboard Beta?
Yes, it is. Sorry.
No, wait, it's the real Catboard Beta.
Okay.
I believe. Okay, next up we have Mac versus... Oh, my lord. Drakon, from Lucas Draken. Let me put in the match. I forgot the result was. It was 5-4. Who won? Who knows? I think this is correct. I hope. If that's wrong, I will cry. Okay, let me make sure all this is correct on the ice cream. Oh my lord, my job is so hard. Not really. It's a slight level of inconvenience to do sometimes, but it's fine. You won't believe this, but we have a top 8 graphic. There it is. These stats are fairly different. Big standard deviation for the video game. But we will do warm-up now. Let's go, gamers.
We're starting off with some PCO versus Misdropped Something by Lucas Dragon. Lucas Dragon takes it, turns it into a T-spin. Love to see it. Sacrifices their board state a bit for a T-spin, but manages to clean it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, Mech has a Tetris, sends it off, waiting for the T-piece. But unfortunately the C-piece doesn't want to come, except now it does, okay. Lucas setting
some
up
really interesting stacking decisions by Simps. Mac? What do we call them?
Mac works.
Mac, okay.
I've just been sticking with Mac the entire time.
Seems Lucas Draken is having a bit of technical issues with the My PC VNO.
We'll give him time. This is definitely not me stalling this very moment. I would never.
looking at their stats, Maxims has a really low APM for an SS at only about 54. It's pretty uncommon to see that low of an APM, usually closer to the 70 or 80 range given open or main.
Yeah.
They also have a much lower PPS at a little under 1.7 compared to Lucas Draken's about 2.
Right, cool. Seems whatever PG issues Lucas had might be fixed.
We'll see.
We will see.
I think that's a mech bag.
Oh, not Mac, no.
No mech. Instead, we're going for... Oh gosh, my
PCO
opener.
and... I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
me
what
neither.
Mac is doing.
Yeah,
Fine.
but get some clean down stacks from it after a nice C-span.
That double Tetris is nice, but
MS2. MS2,
Okay.
according to Elijah.
when
I
the
should probably know that.
when the stacking is mountainous. That's up a nice T-spin there from Mac, and Lucas gets sent to death.
Yeah, seeming like the stat difference might not be quite as impactful as we thought. MS2 again by Maxims. Nice 8 spike, but Lucas Dragon has a Trinity set up. Trinity is quite based.
So we see PCO there from Mac.
Versus,
And Lucas,
I think it was a variation of Grace. Got the second PC.
ooh, barely surviving. Mac barely
Yeah,
survives.
incredible survival by Max Simpez.
But yeah, that little bit of that little bit of pressure just kills him.
We got center 4 wide by Maxims.
This is the
Do
what, like
not love to see
second,
it.
third time we've seen it. I don't remember.
Don't ask me. I haven't been here.
I'm not an expert on 4 wide, so I can't tell you if that was a good or bad one.
I'm pretty sure it was a bad one. I used to do a lot of 4 wide in Tech Me now.
So I used to do a
I
lot
saw
of 4
some
wide,
missed
but
combo.
I did a lot of 4 wide, except for I'm dumb and I forgot all of it.
Fair.
Lucas has a... Oh, I actually make a T. I did not see that. I am blind.
Some really interesting garbage from Maxim, as I still don't know how to say their name. Some good down stack by them, though. Seems like they're able to get down pretty quick.
Mac very high up on the board and doesn't seem to be getting the right pieces to live here. And that added pressure from Lucas is not helping.
Yeah, this is not going too well for Mac. Bro tried to use center 4 wide on Lucas Draken, and they're doing it again.
PC there from Lucas, and let's see if Mac gets it this time. Nope.
Nope, solid nope. Missed down stack by Mac, too. More MS2 from Mac.
Ooh, a lot of making PC there from Lucas and gets another one, but one line moment.
PC denied. Again, Maxim's having a bit of trouble with the downstacking. I've been seeing a lot of missed skims that could help get downstacked in combo. That could be intentional, though.
Ooh, unfortunately, I missed up there from Mac, but Mac manages to resolve it pretty quickly.
Almost a PC by Mac, but doesn't have the right pieces.
T-spin there. Nice T-spin. Doesn't know where to put that, but makes another T-spin. Maybe accidental, maybe not. Who knows?
We'll see.
Doesn't manage to get the double, but continues down stacking.
Creates a
Egg.
mid-game TST.
That's a good TST. Lucas is, I think, just down stacking and not really trying to send much damage over, but sends a few T-spins on the way.
Some crazy
Ooh.
misdrops by Lucas.
Yeah, pretty big misdrops there.
But gets it cleaned up pretty quick. More misdrops by Lucas. We've seen a lot from them so far this set.
Yeah. Despite the misdrops, they're doing pretty good. Mac also is misdropping a few pieces. Great open well there. Gets a T-spin there, but doesn't execute. Builds one. I forgot words.
Both players seem to have pretty good T-spin sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both
Ooh, another
consistently
misdrop
getting
there from
singles and doubles.
Lucas is a good player, except for there seems to be a lot of misdrops happening, which kind of pulls down the skill a little bit.
Big combo by Mac. MS2 by Mac versus... I didn't see what Lucas did in time, but I think it's Stick.
No idea. A lot of damage there from Mac, and Lucas is
Whoa, Lucas
barely
just
surviving.
completely changing the board, turning a T-spin into a different T-spin. Love to see it. Just barely manages to survive.
Really? Oh, unfortunate misdrop, but that was really efficient. That was efficient downstacking until the misdrops came in.
Yeah, Lucas probably couldn't have survived that. Maxims was just sending in a bit too much pressure. We might be coming into a TAWS breaker.
Could be. It would be our fourth one today.
Dang. And that's only on stream.
Yeah. Ooh, 15 spike there from Lucas, and Maximus was actually to defend it pretty well.
Maxims decides not to take the Tetris in favor of a triple and a single.
Yeah, Mac is doing a really good job of fending off all of these attacks from Lucas, but
yeah,
still...
it seems to have been preferring to send slightly messier garbage than Lucas, and that's game. It doesn't seem like it was quite effective.
Unfortunate.
Important thing to note, Lucas said eggs.
And that's interesting.
Yeah, I just thought I would point that out.
Really tells the character.
Didn't sweat either. Next up, we're playing Elijah Exists versus Lucas Draken. We can expect lots of mech from Elijah.
Mech time, baby. We're about to start an
Mech time, baby.
We're gonna start a robotics company with the amount of mech that's gonna happen.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll be calling out anytime there's a Mech V3 bag or maybe even a Mech V1 bag.
Alright. Let's get the upwards warm.
No Mech V3. And I think we might have Mech V1 though. We can expect to see that from Elijah. But we do not. Some interesting stacking decisions by Lucas Draken. We've definitely seen better from them this tournament, so I think we can assume that they were mostly unfortunate misdrops.
Yeah.
Still manages to create a lot of T-spins from it, though.
Ooh,
And that's the warm up with Lucas taking it.
that is indeed the warm up.
And it was indeed Lucas taking it.
The oh yeah, I think they already faced off earlier, didn't they? I think so. But the
Red
stats are very
E.
close.
Oh yeah, remember to set to first to 7.
That's true. True statement. Okay. Let's get it underway. Okay, Elijah fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's a classic no opener. While Lucas Dragon is going for the stack spin opener hard.
Elijah's done this before. Elijah just fell asleep before. I don't know what's
I
happening.
can't tell if you're joking or not.
No, I think last match both players did macro and this happened and then they just started macroing and we got like a 20-something spike.
Oh, Elijah's WebGL crashed.
Oh.
I think we should probably just restart. So, I mean, that's happened to me in TL. It sucks.
Yeah.
This is a DC. Okay.
Is it a DC? Okay.
That's what Elijah said, and I think, yeah, we'll just count it as a DC. Hope it doesn't happen again.
Alright.
My understanding is then, if I understand the roles, which I certainly hope I do, is that it's Lucas Dragon's decision on whether or not they're going to keep the point scored or not.
Okay, yeah, let me...
Probably should have read the rules more closely.
I definitely have read these rules 10 times, but I'm going to reread them.
I have too. I just don't have them memorized somehow.
Yeah.
Do we have a Thug finalist?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, we will replay from 0-0.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Good, I remember the rules correctly. Nice show of sportsmanship by Lucas Dragon, deciding to go for a complete replay, and Elijah Exists seems to be playing golf.
Yeah, we have hell going on.
I noticed.
I think that may have
Some
been
nice down stacks by Lucas Dragon, getting a nice, what was that, 12 spike? And some awful misdrops on Elijah's board.
Yeah, I forgot to swap these. Should be good.
No, Mac.
No, Max, so sad. Stick, I think, from Lucas, and then don't know what Elijah's doing.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of strange things so far in this set from Elijah. Interesting to see.
Ooh, 16.
16!
But Elijah also has a really, really good thing, setting up a fractal as well.
But wastes a T-piece in creating the second overhang.
But still gets a kill, wow.
That was impressive. No Mac. Unless? Is that Mac? I don't know. I think we might have had Beck v1 there.
Perhaps.
Some clean funnel stacking by Elijah. Or stacking in the shape of a funnel. Don't know if that's a term.
Pretend it's a term. That's
yes,
it.
funnel stacking.
That's all I do. I just pretend I've invented a new thing if it isn't already invented. Lucas has a very
Lol.
scattered board here, but it's actually cleaning it up really
Manages
well.
to clean it up.
Gonna clean up on aisle 5. And sends a lot of damage over to Elijah, but Elijah sends back some. That pushes Lucas up to the top of the board, but Lucas sends back, and that it ping pong.
Hovers there well, but still manages to take the win.
2-1.
SDPC, or I'm sorry, Sticksman versus I didn't see what Elijah did. Seems Elijah's waiting for the attack. Or to attack. And so is Lucas.
Oh, okay. I think Lucas is trying to set up for more. It's like
Well, this is interesting.
I'm just watching two Apex Predators to see who's gonna fight, who's gonna attack first.
Looking like a solid neither.
Looking like a solid neither. I don't think there's a rule against this, is there? Alright, cool. Elijah gets the send from Lucas.
Oh, Trinity by Lucas. Second one I think we've seen so far.
And,
But still
oh,
manages to lose with the misdropped eye.
that eyepiece death. So sad.
Big sad.
Ooh,
PCO v
PC?
PCO again.
Okay.
Both get the PC.
Elijah
No
goes
pass-through.
into whatever the hell that is. And second PC.
Lucas Dragon
for
gets
Lucas.
second, going for third.
But that's
not-
a lot of clean there for Elijah.
Yeah, we'll see how well they're able to work with that.
Count to 4. Real.
Counting to 4 is hard.
And
Lucas
that
Dragon
was-
manages to win probably because of how well they were able to keep their back-to-back.
Yeah.
SDPC versus... Where's that? Oh wait, that's Stickspin. Stickspin versus Stickspin, by the looks of it.
Damn, pull out
Elijah's
a
just
whole
a bit
tree.
faster, though.
Elijah gets a kill. Tied game. That
First
trio.
to 4.
Mech bag.
Neither player goes for the mech.
Elijah
Elijah's
waiting.
just holding out.
Oh, he might just be typing. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, wow.
He's
Almost a
12
mid-game
fighter, but-
DT by
Ooh.
Lucas.
That
But
was-
it's not enough.
That was a lot of pressure there from Elijah, and Lucas just couldn't.
Yeah. Very impressive. Some interesting
Oh, you know,
stacking
why
choices
are-
by Elijah.
Yeah, I think Elijah might have just messed up his TST there.
But still manages to get it back.
Yeah, he gets it back. Very close there with that D piece, but that's a lot
Gets a
of pressure
9
to work.
spike just from solid down stacking. STSD by Lucas. And it's 4-4, first to 3.
First 3. This is real A+ gameplay.
Seeing a surprising lack of mech so far this set.
Yeah, I think that was a misdrop there from Elijah, or maybe it was just a purposeful 9-0. Who knows?
I doubt it, since they had the opportunity to stick spin.
True. Very high building. Sends off.
Counting to 8. Counting to 4 is hard enough. I don't know how Elijah managed to count to 8 there.
Tetris players count the number after 3 challenge impossible. Ooh, 11 spike there from Elijah 14 actually. but Lucas has a lot of damage he can send if he manages to downstack well.
Elijah exists also counting to 4, keeping up
Ooh.
some back-to-back, but decides to forfeit it at the last second. Mech bag. Neither takes it though, opting for more probably stick spin. Yeah.
When the stacking gets downwards.
Why should I stop saying stick spin, Plaid Paint? It's SDPC spin?
Is it?
I thought that was...
5-5. What the hell?
Well, apparently that's SDPC spin. So we've seen a lot of SDPC spin from both sides. I thought it looked like SDPC, not stick spin.
Ooh. Very high there from Lucas, but Lucas is survival. He has survival games.
Sorry, Plaid Paint, for inconveniencing you.
Oh, match point for Lucas. Let's see if we get a total breaker.
What is Elijah doing? I don't know. SDP spin from both sides, I'm guessing. Oh no, just plain SDPC by Lucas Draken. Nope, SDPC spin. Should have known.
Should have known. And now Elijah waits. He fell asleep again at the keyboard total.
Nope, just seems to have been waiting for Lucas Draken to attack, or finding a good stack.
Oh, there we are. Gets the attack, but I think that's more than he wanted.
25 spike by Lucas Draken.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Elijah really wanted that that big spike, but
manages to get out of it super easily by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And finds
Does
the
a good
down stack.
Yeah. 17 spike there from Lucas, and I think that's it for Elijah.
Yeah, that might be the end of the set, and indeed it is. 0 mech from Elijah.
I don't remember what the grand finals thing is. I forgot.
Find it.
How grand final?
Oh wait, yeah, Lucas Draken was
From
bracket
losers.
reset. So we're in bracket reset now.
Are we? Okay. Wait, no, I need to get the McDonald's ad off my screen. Is a bracket reset. Okay. Whew.
Hooray.
I wish them luck, I suppose.
I expect to see some mech this set, otherwise I'm going to be seriously disappointed.
Yeah, there's a reason that it went to bracket reset it, so we can see mech.
Yeah, this is actually rigged, so that we made sure we see mech.
Exactly.
Elijah exists having some trouble getting the T-piece in. But it gets a nice 9 spike anyways. All pretty cheesy though, so it's going to be pretty difficult for Lucas to get out.
Ooh, I think Draken is dead here.
Yeah, cannot quite find the down stack in time. PCO v PCO. Not quite a PC, second PC by Lucas.
Ooh, a lot of pressure coming in.
You'll notice that Elijah actually sacrificed their board state in doing so. SDPC spin v SDPC spin again.
Now they wait. It's a waiting game.
Indeed. I think Elijah has the upper hand here, though, since they were willing to upstack more.
Yeah.
Now they definitely do,
Oof.
given Lucas Draken's misdrop. Lucas Dragon doing a good job keeping back-to-back until they decide to skim off a line. Some interesting stacking decisions by Elijah,
Ooh,
but
Elijah.
manages to pull it off.
Yeah, gets a nice T-spin setup thing there.
Thing is probably the best way to describe it, yeah.
10 spike there from Lucas, and Elijah is waiting to cancel. But Lucas sends another 10 spike, which kills.
I think the waiting might have been a mistake on Elijah's side.
Yeah.
More SDPC spin on both sides. Seeing
And
almost the
waiting
exact same
happens.
stacking.
I think it would be a good spot for Lucas to send because Elijah didn't have a T. I don't know. I'm not an expert at waiting.
Wow, actually, literally the exact same stacking.
Well, that's a lot of pressure. But Lucas lives and sends back a lot more back to Elijah, and Elijah is coping.
And in a much cheesier form.
Yeah, where is Mech? Have there just not been
I
Mech
was about
bags?
to ask that. No, there have been lots of mech bags. That's a mech bag, I think. They're just opting to do SDPC spin instead, I guess.
The Mech factory is shut down. 920 spike there from Elijah, and Lucas stands up and misdrops his kill.
Yeah, lots of misdrops that round from Lucas. We got an inverted washing machine by Lucas. Or, I'm sorry, by Elijah. Esmus drop by Lucas still seems to be able to clean up pretty easily.
Ooh, 11 spike there from Elijah, but Lucas manages to cancel it and sends back.
More interesting stacking decisions by Lucas. Does seem to be paying off pretty well, though.
Yeah. Continues the down step. Elijah has a great welder for attack, and Lucas just has not the greatest setup.
More SDPC spin from Lucas, no surprise there. And still no mech from Elijah.
Oh, 21 spike, and Elijah is, I don't know, barely keeping up? I don't know. He's doing fine.
I think Elijah's doing alright here.
Yeah.
They're pretty high on their board, but it's mostly clean garbage that they have to go through. You'll notice Elijah hasn't been succumbing much to greed this set.
Ooh, bad stack there for Elijah, and Lucas gets another point. PC there from Elijah, and that sends Lucas up, but... Ooh, actually, this is kind of a bad stack for Lucas. Lucas is, I think,
Yeah,
misdropping
lots
and
of
covering
misdrops and
holes, and... It's
lots
not good.
lots of pickle.
Match point for Elijah.
Lucas Dragon saying I swear, and Elijah saying I don't.
Elijah the Giga Chad.
Lucas Dragon at over 100 APM.
The wait is over. And
that's
game.
tournament.
That's the entire tournament. That's game. That's everything. That's Among Us, baby.
Game, set, tournament, round, the whole 9.
The whole 7-3. Ready for a very cool graphic? Look at this. It's gonna surprise you. There's the bracket. Top 8 bracket for the end of the tournament. Crazy.
Love to see it.
Now I forgot what we do post-ritual. Post-polls ritual,
I
forgot it.
Then you do Thug Finals, which nobody redeemed, I guess. Then you do Commentator 1v1, and then I think you're done.
Then we raid somebody.
Oh, we have no Thug Finals, but we can do the raffle.
Oh, right, the raffle.
Raffle moment. Okay. Yes, how? How raffle?
So we usually just use Wheel of Names and then just fill in the list that I send in the chat.
Okay, cool. Let me pull that up then. Very cool. Let me set this up.
Oh, good. Cadigan wanted to see Elijah mech in the future tourneys, so I told them if I won TAWS 65, I'd keep meching. And, it happened.
Let me put this into OBS as well. Do not mind me. I'm just... I have lost the ability to think. Give me a second. There we are. Then, cut moment. There we are. Finally. Should be on stream now. Yeah, cool. So, we click it. Crazy. Explosions are about to happen. That's it. There's the wheel. It's fun. There's the winner. I still don't know how this goes, but whatever.
Well, I'll just save it, and then now we can look for someone to raid.
Cool. Let's raid your mother. Haha, got me.
You're so funny.
I know, I'm the most hilarious man on the planet.
What if we raided Skyla?
Oh,
We
this
should
is
raid
terrible.
What?
The tree just started showing itself. That's hilarious. I laugh now.
Oh wow, Skyla's doing a 60-hour stream.
What?
Oh, sleeping right now, so probably shouldn't raid right now.
Suggestion, AMK is live.
Also suggestion, Zrazok is live.
Very true.
Another suggestion. Tetrio Amateur Weeklies is live.
I actually almost said that on accident.
Oh shit. AI Overdrive training arc? Real?
Honestly, since Burger's hosting, I feel like Burger gets to pick.
Yeah.
What do I have to pick from?
Zrazok, that other person, and Tetrio Amateur Weekly.
Obviously has to be Tetrio Amateur Weekly.
Yeah, true.
Okay, what's the channel?
Well, which one do you want to do?
Yeah.
So true.
Flip a coin. Let's go. That's fate, baby. Heads for whichever one Catboard said.
Tails for whichever one Hashi wins said.
Yeah.
Me.
It is
Also
Tails.
known as the Dark Person.
It's Tails.
It's Tails. So that was
Your choice. Not Catboard's
Alright.
choice. I forgot, I can't actually do the coin flip on stream, so I'm definitely scamming.
What about Google Coin Flip?
Yeah, I can't. It'll show up all in Arabic.
Oh,
so we just rating AMK.
Yep. Sounds good.
Alright.
should we have a raid message?
We should have a rate message.
I think I can raid, I believe. Or not. I lied.
How about
Oh,
TAWS
we can
FTW?
raid, I pinged a mod.
Yeah, it should be a mod, but while I am a pulls mod, except for some reason the raid command doesn't work, so not enough of a mod, I don't know.
Oh, ads is online.
But ads is also like drugged.
He can still
True.
raid people if he's drugged. I believe in him.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Have fun.
It seems that we have nobody that can raid.
That's a problem.
Very much problem.
Big problem.
So, what's the deal with airline food?
You know, it's food you get on airplanes.
That's your way, can I? Never mind.
Willie J's hopping in.
Let's go.
Willie J for the win. Run the commands in chat.
I believe in him. He can run those commands really well.
Oh no, I meant the commands anybody can run. The ones I just ran.
But he's not stinky or smelly because he's gonna raid for us.
That's fair, but counterpoint, cat again. I think that's a fair point. Oh no.
There we are. Look at
Pro
that.
X plus rank and Pro Imposter and #1 in...
Guernsey.
I'm not even gonna try.
Guernsey.
Guernsey.
It's a, I don't know, I think it's
That's a
British,
cool name.
I think it's a British-owned island.
Uh-oh. Willie's not gonna do it now.
Willie, I will...
No user matching that login.
I will ungasoline you.
How many underscores is that?
I think I counted correctly and it's 9.
Let's find out.
Yeah, it's 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's like 9. Crazy.
That's more than 8.
Too many.
But I can't count to 8.
I can't count to 4. No way, Berganato, friend real?
No way, Catboard Beta friend.
Real.
Raid moment. Let's go. What is the raid message? I forgot.
It's TAWS FTW.
What was that?
Exclamation point.
For
The
For-
win.
for the Among Us.
FTW, not FTA.
For the sus.
Oh no way, I get 250 T-Bucks just for raided with you guys?
I thought T-Bucks.
Yay.
Oh, I forgot to add a space to this. There we are. I did it.
Oops.